Ready to transform your backyard into a sustainable oasis? Imagine waking up to the sounds of clucking chickens, strolling through rows of your own lush vegetables, and enjoying the freshest eggs for breakfast. Welcome to the wonderful world of backyard farming, a journey toward sustainability, health, and self-sufficiency. It's about connecting with nature, reducing your carbon footprint, and taking control of what you eat. It's not just about growing food, it's about growing a lifestyle. Discover how to make your backyard work for you. Imagine waking up to fresh eggs from your backyard. It's not just a dream, it's a reality for many people who've chosen the rewarding path of raising chickens. So, let's talk about how you can join them. Firstly, let's consider the breed. There are over 200 chicken breeds, and each comes with its unique traits and needs. From the docile Rhode Island Reds known for their prolific egg-laying, to the fluffy, quiet, and cold-hardy Orpingtons, there's a breed for every backyard and every aspiring chicken farmer. But it's not all about the breed, it's also about the care. Chickens need a safe, comfortable coop to roost in, protected from predators and harsh weather. They also need space to forage, stretch their wings, and indulge in their natural behaviors. And of course, they need food and water. A balanced diet is essential for their health and productivity. Speaking of health, let's not forget about regular checkups and vaccinations. Chickens can be susceptible to various diseases, and it's always better to prevent than to cure. So, stay in touch with a local vet who's experienced in poultry care. Now let's talk about the rewards. Yes, there are the eggs. Fresh, nutritious, and oh so delicious. But there's also the joy of watching your chickens roam, peck, and cluck around your backyard. There's the satisfaction of knowing where your food comes from. And there's the peace of mind that comes with self-sufficiency. But perhaps the most rewarding part is the connection. Chickens are social, curious, and surprisingly affectionate creatures. They'll recognize you, follow you around, and even come when you call. They'll be your companions, your alarm clocks, and your waste disposal units, turning kitchen scraps into compost. So remember, chickens are more than just pets. They're productive members of your backyard ecosystem. They're a link to a simpler, more sustainable way of life. And they're a step towards a future where food is fresh, local, and homegrown. So why not take that step today? Wouldn't it be wonderful to pick fresh vegetables right from your backyard? Imagine the satisfaction of cooking dinner with ingredients you've grown yourself. The secret to a bountiful backyard garden lies in careful planning and cultivation. First, let's talk about soil. It's more than just dirt. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. Before planting anything, it's crucial to understand your soil's composition. Sandy, clayey, or loamy, each soil type has its unique characteristics and nutrient profile. You can improve your soil's fertility by incorporating organic matter, like compost or well-rotted manure. These enrich the soil, making it more conducive for plants to grow. Next, let's consider what to plant. Choose vegetables that you and your family enjoy eating. Also, consider their growth habits and space requirements. For instance, tomatoes, cucumbers, and beans are climbers, and perform best when supported by trellises. Root vegetables like carrots and beetroot need deep, well-drained soil to grow. Leafy greens like spinach and lettuce are great for beginners as they grow quickly and require less space. Planting techniques vary depending on the type of vegetable. Some plants, like beans and peas, are best sown directly into the garden, while others, like tomatoes and peppers, benefit from being started indoors and then transplanted outside once they're strong enough. Lastly, let's touch on pest control. A healthy garden attracts its share of pests. Instead of reaching for chemical pesticides, consider organic methods. Introduce beneficial insects like ladybugs and lacewings that prey on harmful pests. Plant herbs like basil and rosemary that deter pests with their strong scents. Also, remember to rotate your crops each season. This practice interrupts the life cycle of pests and diseases, helping to keep your garden healthy. Growing your own food is not just about the harvest. It's about learning, experimenting, and connecting with nature. It can be hard work, but the rewards are plentiful. From the joy of seeing a seed sprout to the satisfaction of enjoying a meal made from homegrown produce, every moment is worthwhile. A well-planned garden can provide fresh, nutritious produce all year round. So roll up your sleeves, grab your gardening tools, and let's get growing. Ever thought of your chickens as garden helpers? Yes, you heard it right. Chickens, besides being a source of fresh eggs and a joy to watch, can also play an important role in your garden's health and productivity. Let's start with pest control. Chickens are natural foragers. They love to scratch the soil and peck at anything interesting they find. This includes many common garden pests like slugs, beetles, and grubs. By allowing your chickens to roam in your garden, they can help keep these unwanted visitors at bay. It's a win-win situation. Your chickens get a varied diet and your plants get a break from harmful pests. Now, let's talk about soil fertilization. Chicken manure is a fantastic organic fertilizer. It's rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, all essential nutrients for plant growth. But remember, fresh chicken manure is too potent to be applied directly to plants. It needs to be composted first. Here's where the synergy between chickens and your compost pile comes into play. Chickens love to scratch and peck. If you allow them access to your compost pile, they'll happily turn it over for you, speeding up the composting process. As they do this, they'll be adding their own droppings to the mix, enriching your compost with valuable nutrients. So you see, by integrating chickens into your garden, you're not just housing chickens or growing a garden. You're creating an interconnected ecosystem. The chickens help the garden by controlling pests and contributing to soil fertility. In return, the garden provides fresh and varied food for the chickens. It's a circle of life right in your backyard. But remember, balance is key. Too many chickens can damage your plants and compact your soil. You'll need to find the right balance that works for your garden and your flock. By working together, chickens and plants can create a thriving backyard ecosystem. So, if you're thinking about starting your own backyard farm, consider the powerful partnership between chickens and gardens. It's a sustainable, symbiotic relationship that can yield bountiful benefits. Meet some backyard farmers who have transformed their lives. First, we have Jane from the heart of New York City. With just a small patch of green, she's cultivated a thriving ecosystem. Her chickens, named after famous authors, provide fresh eggs for breakfast and afternoon tea. Jane's garden, brimming with tomatoes, kale, and herbs, adds a farm-to-table touch to her city meals. Next is the Miller family in Ohio. Having turned half their backyard into a miniature farm, they've not only reduced their grocery bills but also instilled a sense of responsibility and nature appreciation in their 3 young children. Their chickens, playfully dubbed the Feathered Five, are a source of endless amusement and learning. Now, let's whisk you off to sunny California, where retired couple Richard and Susan have embraced backyard farming as a rewarding pastime. Their bountiful garden and small flock of hens keep them active and connected with nature. The fresh vegetables and eggs have also sparked Susan's passion for cooking, leading to many memorable meals. And finally, meet Liam, a software engineer from Texas, who adopted backyard farming as a stress-relieving hobby. His small brood of chickens and a variety of vegetables have become a source of joy and relaxation after long hours at the computer. These stories are but a glimpse into the world of backyard farming. With a bit of effort and planning, you too could be reaping these rewards. Are you ready to start your backyard farming adventure? It's time to embrace a greener, healthier lifestyle right in your own backyard. Grow your own fresh, organic food and enjoy the delightful company of your feathered friends. We've got a comprehensive guide waiting for you, packed with tips and resources to help you on your journey. So, what are you waiting for? Begin your backyard farming adventure today. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve.